What is a homeschool portfolio? What is in it? What can I expect from my homeschool evaluation? I'm going to try to answer all these questions in this video as I take you along and put together my homeschool portfolios for this upcoming evaluation. Hey guys, it's Vani from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool and welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, I am a homeschooling mom to 3 kids and I make homeschool videos to help you on your homeschooling and parenting journey. Today I want to talk to you about homeschool portfolios and evaluations as I put together our homeschool portfolio so you can see what is inside of it. If you are a homeschooler in the state of Florida and you are looking for an evaluator, you definitely want to check out Jennifer Belknap at homeschoolingintthemistofchaos.com. I will leave her link in the description below. Jennifer is a mom to 6 children. She's been homeschooling for 12 years and been a homeschool evaluator for 8 years. She does home evaluation. She can meet you somewhere, or if you live a little far, she will even do a virtual evaluation. She can do portfolio evaluations or a couple of different testing if you want to have an achievement test for your child. There are 2 main tests that Jennifer can do, and I'm gonna not pretend like I can memorize all of this, and I'm gonna actually read it to you. So I'm going to be looking down at my computer so I can read to you guys all the different things that these tests cover. Jennifer can do the WRAT 4, which stands for the Wide Range Achievement Test 4, or the Woodcock Johnson 4 test. The WRAT 4 measures the basic academic scores of reading, spelling, and math, whereas the Woodcock Johnson test will test for applied problems, spelling, passage comprehension, calculation, word attack, sentence reading fluency, math facts fluency, sentence writing fluency, reading recall, number metrics, editing, word reading fluency, spelling of sounds, reading vocabulary, science, social studies, and humanities. So depending on what kind of test you're looking for, there are those 2 options, as well as, like I said, the portfolio. So I will link Jennifer's website in the description below. If you're looking for a homeschool evaluator, definitely check her out. She's amazing. I've been using her my entire homeschool process. So if you're new to homeschooling and you're wondering what the homeschool evaluation is all about or what to expect, it's really no big deal. Here in Florida especially, where everything is pretty relaxed, all you're going to do is meet with your evaluator, and she is just going to assess samples of your child's work that you're going to gather together to make sure that they are just progressing. But there is no need to worry, because even unschoolers can pass a homeschool evaluation in the state of Florida. Just provide samples of whatever it is you and your child have been doing throughout the homeschool year, any documentation, anything that you can share with your evaluator and have a casual conversation will be good enough. You can organize your portfolio in any way you want to. You can use a binder, you can use a box of papers, you can break out all of your workbooks or even share pictures. So I normally use a binder to put all of my kids' things in, which you're gonna see, and sometimes I add photos in there. This year I'm actually gonna be making a yearbook using Snapfish, so I'll show you that briefly, what our yearbook is gonna look like, because I haven't ordered it yet, but I have created it. Alright, with that being said, let's put these portfolios together. So if you saw this video here where I was decluttering my homeschool room and organizing it, getting all of my stuff together, I was putting all of my paperwork up on this shelf here. You see that right there? That is all of my paperwork that I've been storing throughout the year. I've already been storing as we've been working. I've been taking out pieces of worksheets and different assignments that we've been doing, and I've been placing it into their binders, and whatever I didn't have a chance to get together, I put it up there. So we're going to take that down, look through it, and I'm going to show you the binders for my 2 kids. Now I have... Alright my friends, all you are going to need to create your homeschool portfolio are binders, some page protectors if you choose to use them, a hole puncher. So you want to get a pack of subject dividers and put all of your subjects in here. I'm going to do that now. And then I like to do it in my classroom where I have all of my stuff here. All of their curriculum is going to be here, all of their workbooks. And so I like to do it right here at my little desk so that I can just easily access everything I need. So if you already pulled out samples of your kids' work, you want to grab that. And if you haven't, you can just have their workbooks nearby, because we're still going to be taking pages from them. You're also going to want to have some printables if you choose to do so. Just make sure portfolio more organized. It helps you to keep track of different things that you want to remember, and it makes it look neater and it makes it look good during your evaluation. So I made these myself, and I will put a link down below for you guys to download. If you don't like it, I will not take offense to it. You can go online and look up Homeschool Portfolio printables, and you'll find a bunch of free ones there too. This is also free. But here I'm going to put a picture of my kids. I'm going to put their first day of school pictures on here that I took. And then I have the homeschool curriculum, so this is all the different subjects and all the different curriculum that I used. I have a list of field trips that we didn't do much of because of COVID this year. And then I have the classes that they took for co-op. Now, if you want to do an attendance chart, if your state mandates it, you can go ahead and do that. My state doesn't. If you want to do a reading log of the different books, I'm not going to do that because I didn't have him write them all down. I do have a little journal here that my son started to write down his books in, but he only got 4, and we have to write the 5th one in here. So this is only this last 2 months. So next year I'll be more consistent with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and print out his picture. So to do that really quickly, I'm going to use my Polaroid zip. I love this thing. I'm going to leave the description in the link in the description below. I'm just going to, I have an album saved on my iPhone, which is something you guys could do if you're considering making your kids a yearbook at the end of the year. And what you can do is all the pictures that you take during the homeschool year is select the ones that you want, and then you can actually put them into albums. And then you can get like a Snapfish account. You can upload them straight from your phone and then create your own yearbook, which I'm going to show you that I did as well. Okay, so this is Snapfish, and I made this album here for a yearbook for my kids. And you can choose all of your photos. I'm missing one here. And you can choose your layout. It's basically a digital scrapbook. You choose the layout, you can add borders, you can add stickers, you can change the size of your book, you can do anything you want, add any titles or anything like that at all. So this is what our yearbook is going to look like once I order it. And a tip is always order your Snapfish albums when there are deals, because you can get them for like up to 70% off because they are pretty pricey. He looks like such a baby. What a difference a year makes. There he is. Okay, so I'm just going to put his picture here. You don't have to do this. This is just a fun little thing I like to do. Alright, now that I have that cover page, I'm going to slide it into the binder. I do like to get binders that have that front piece. If you don't have that front piece where you can slide it in, you can just hole punch it and put it right in there. I also filled out all of these papers already, so I'm going to hole punch those and put them in. Now, another thing you need is subject dividers. Okay, I have my dividers labeled and ready. Pop these in here. Now, for each subject, I am just going to go in and take his curriculum and put different pages in there. So when you're taking curriculum out, don't feel bad about it, because you don't really want to hold on to all of this stuff anyway, right? You know you don't have room in your house for it. You want to make sure you're pulling a couple pages from the beginning, the middle, and the end. So I'm just going to take like the first 3 lessons. Just take out a couple of pages. At the end of this book, see, now I can get rid of all of this. I don't need it anymore. Now he also did some writing, but I'm not ripping pages out of this because I want to save the whole book. So his writings are all in here. I'm just going to stick this in the back of the binder. Now I'm just going to cut all of these off, make some holes in it, and stick it in my binder for language arts. Now for math, because he did math online, I'm going to log on to his account, and I am going to just print out some of his progress forms. So with Beast Academy, I am able to just print out a full report, and I'm going to do that. For the Beast Academy, I was actually able to go through each chapter, print out what he was learning, an overview of what he was learning, and then all of his marks for the lesson, how many tries he had, and his attempts and stuff like that. So I did that for every chapter. Now we're moving on to history and geography. Now I have his stuff in here, but because he hardly did anything in here, I'm going to just reuse this book, but I'm going to tear out these pages and put them in the binder. He did also do this government unit from Gather on Homeschool, so I'm going to take the pages from here. I actually don't want to tear it out, so I'm going to also include this book in the binder. Alright, for history, we also have his history binder here, which I found his language arts assessment. I'm going to put that inside. And he also did, I totally forgot, a computer course at an FLVS, so this is all going in his history stuff, or one will go in his electives. And in here I'm placing his assessment where he leveled out of his level in the good and the beautiful. I'm going to add a section here. I might need a bigger binder. This is his computer science that he took on FLVS, going into his electives. He also has his Spanish worksheets and different little things that he slid in here. We're going to put these in the right places. Okay, and then the last subject that he has. See, so now these binders, once I get everything out of here, I still have stuff in here. Once I get everything out of here, he's going to be able to reuse these binders. I can't make holes in that, so that's going to have to go in the back. In his history, I'm going to put his drawings in here, but he learned about Vikings, and he also learned about Amelia Earhart, so we're going to put that. I just took it off my wall. We're going to put this into our portfolio. Still haven't gotten to my stack of papers, but we're going into his science binder now. And this is his science binder, which is separated into every different category of things that we learned. Alright, so I haven't gone through the stack yet. I'm hoping most of it's not his, and we're already almost full with this, so I am going to probably need a bigger binder. Here's the stack, but I have to separate it amongst the kids. So I'm going to go through this, and then I'm just going to show you the portfolio at the end. Okay, so I did transfer my stuff over to a bigger binder, so I'm just going to use his little binder here, which I like. I like to use their type binders. My oldest daughter, when she was little, has a Justin Bieber binder. So this is his. Alright, so I put the cover in a protector. This doesn't fit inside the binder, so we'll have it there. I have my sheets. I have a certificate that he got from Co-op here. Then I have all the, I have copies of things for language arts. I'm going to also just show her this book. For math, I have all my sheets printed out from Beast Academy that shows his progress and what he's been learning. For history and geography, I have samples of everything that we did, worksheets that we did, artwork. And I'm also going to show his United States government book. That's going to be something we show separate. And then I have his science things in here, samples of science. We didn't do that much science this year. And then this is his electives, are all his extra things. So his FLVS computer stuff, his papers from Co-op, his Spanish worksheets, and handwriting samples. I saved a lot because he has a lot of drawings and paintings that I want to save. I have his martial arts certificate, and then all of his drawings that are not hung up. And then these are his maps that he's traced on just thin tracing paper. So that's it, guys. That's how easy it is to put together a homeschool portfolio. It's just samples of a bunch of different things, nothing to worry about, especially if you live in the state of Florida. If you do live in a different state, you'll have to check your requirements. I don't know. I only know my own requirements. So I hope this was helpful to you. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos, and I will see you in the next video.